Greetings guys, it's Freshy and today we have massive new updates. They're really big, so let's see what we have. First of all, hey everyone, just for a bit of clarification, this actually just got disabled via hotfix, either accidentally or intentionally right when the update dropped, so I have no clue why. As of right now, it will not show in the item shop when it drops tonight. We'll keep you updated about everything if anything changes. So yeah, it seems like OG skins are not back in the shop, at least for now, so that's okay. I don't think that this is really a huge deal for a lot of players because most people don't play Cap or Hawkeye, but including huge buffs of the Hawkeye, I think that Galactic Fan and Galactic Claw will be back someday pretty soon. I think it will be during season 2.5. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, bad news for players, but I think that it's okay. Next one. From the manifesto, I think slightly working Jeff was absolutely necessary, but a Venom team-up should allow him to keep the flank dive playstyle by just pressing the button to heal whatever max amount of people he's allowed to. So yeah, I quite agree with the statement. I don't think that this is really good for the Jeff, and seems like he's kinda silently nerfed actually, because besides this thing, we also get another drop from Zelumo, who said, "I'm crying. Their idea of Jeff rework was make him the definitive worst character in the game." And what does it mean? Is that he had only 3 charges of his bubbles and his attack. And now, yeah, this is hilarious. I'm not sure that he's the worst, obviously, but now he should be more healing focused and not just a damage dealer who flunking around and deals some tons damage and never heals because he only uses heals bubbles and his left shift on himself. So yeah, I think that this is a good decision, but a lot of players are actually not satisfied with this, and they think that this is really bad thing for the game and for the Jeff the Land Shark specifically. But well, we'll see how it will work. Next is another drop from the manifesto. Why did Namor ult get a wider AoE? The time it takes to run out of the circle after hearing the horn is already kinda bad, and sure, the damage is lower, but you still get stunned. So, you know, I don't think that Namor ultimate is kinda that OP. Moon Knight has much overpowered ultimate, much more overpowered, and other characters also have super OP ultimates, so it's just okay. And sometimes with Namor, his inner circle is super slow and super small, so sometimes it's really difficult to hit anything with it at all. So yeah, if this ultimate wouldn't stun any characters, it would be just super useless ultimate, my point of view, because the damage output is not really that huge. Yeah, you can disable enemies with a stun for at least 1 second, but otherwise it would be just bad. But again, it's my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, so guys, share your thoughts too in the comments down below. Now we also have a new drop from the Marvel Rivals official account, calling all casters. Hey Rivals, we're on the look for the passionate and talented casters to join our casting team. If you love esports and can bring the excitement to life with your voice, we want to hear from you. Whether you're excel at energetic commentary or in-depth analysis, we're excited to showcase your talent. How to apply? Fill out our application form, link below to submit your application, and let's create some unforgettable moments together. So I believe that this is actually a really good drop for a lot of players who have cool voices. So guys, be sure to enter into this one and try yourself for your best luck. Maybe you will be the next caster of the official Marvel Rivals huge events.
Hey guys, I'm happy to announce that to celebrate new Season 2, I decided to make 5 luxury Battle Passes giveaway. To participate, subscribe to my channel and like and comment any video. Then stay tuned and watch my videos to see the winner. Winners will be revealed in the middle of the season. There will be 5 winners in total, which I'll choose randomly from the subscribers. Thank you for your support and good luck!
You drop from the Video Gamer. Next Marvel Rivals season will have a massive surprise leak claim. So let's see what we have. Marvel Rivals leaks reveals that Galactus is coming with a possible role queue in the next update. Marvel Rivals data miner on X are now hinting towards something big that will arrive with next major content updates that NetEase will deploy with the upcoming season 2.5. While Ultron and Rocco are already confirmed to be the 2 highlights of the update, players believe a new villain is emerging in the shadows as well. and they are hinting on the Galactus really strongly. So that's right, a villain who is apparently the father of the game's announcer, Galacta, the destroyer of the world, Galactus. This leak comes forth in the new MCU film Fantastic Four First Steps is slated to release in July 2025 and will feature the Celestial being as a main antagonist. Players are speculating that arrival of the Galactus will also bring the leaked PvE mode, where users would band together to battle Galactus, pretty much how they did in the Fortnite back in the Chapter 2 days. But that's not all. A large group of users also believes that NetEase may finally introduce a role queue in Rivals to avoid instances where throwers and smurfs insta-lock some certain heroes, just to make their team lose. While the devs have clearly marked their intention not to introduce a role lock feature, at least for now, and have no plans of doing this in the future, this could be a curveball, given players' reception have been demanding for such a mechanic to balance competitive lobbies. So in my opinion, Galactus would be insane, but I'm pretty sure that he won't be playable character. It most likely gonna be the theme of the Season 3 and most likely new PvE mode which leaked in the game. So yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense, and honestly role queue might appear as well, even though a lot of people might not want this to happen. We got the new update about new patch notes, and we have tons of changes in the game, so let's see what we have. First of all, Vanguards. Captain America, base health from 600 to 575. Shield recovery delay increased from 2 seconds to 4 seconds after using Unleashing Living Legend. Energy cost of Freedom Charge Ultimate is now higher on 300 units. So it's got a big nerf for Cap, honestly, and seems like his win rate did it to him. Like, developer decided to nerf him a little bit more, so yeah, it is what it is. Now, Doctor Strange. Damage fall off of Daggers of Dana before reduced to 62.5 at 20 meters, but now reduces to 80% at 20 meters. Removes the range damage fall off of Maelstrom of Madness. So, kinda good buffs, I guess. Not really a big thing, but it's okay. Next one is Emma Frost. And now, here's a huge changes. Increase the range of telepathic pulse from 15.5 meters to 18 meters. Decrease the shield value of Mind's Aegis from 500 to 400. Increase the cooldown of Carbon Crush from 5 seconds to 6 seconds. Decrease the hit damage of Crystal Kick from 50 to 40. And decrease the extra damage dealt when propelling the enemies into the wall from 100 to 90. Well, there is some buffs, there is some nerfs, but honestly, she's still quite OP, so I get that that's good. Next one is Groot. Decrease the damage of one strike per hit from 70 to 65. Increase Ironwood Wall cooldown from 8 seconds to 12 seconds. Kinda nerfs, but not really big again. I think that these are totally okay and Groot won't be hurt by these. Now next is a new Thor. Adjustment Hammer throw ability effect to the standard ability, remove the Thor Force cost and the universal cooldown. Adjust the ability cooldown to 6 seconds to gain 1 Thor Force from each hammer throw enemy hit. Decrease the throw hit damage from 70 to 45 and then return damage from 30 to 20. Decrease the shield value gained when consuming Thor Force. Also adjusted the bonus health gained from each Thor Force consumed from 100 to 75 and adjust the maximum bonus health from 200 to 150. Now these are massive nerfs for Thor, like he is just nerfed to the ground, almost half damage, also huge reduction of his shield. I think that this probably the most destroyed Vanguard in the Season 2.5 update so far, so let's see what other have. Magneto increase the charging speed of Ring from 4 second stack to 3 second stack. And honestly, this one is also quite good, but yeah, let's see what we have beside this. And beside this we have Duelist update. Hawkeye, increase the base damage of his arrow from 32 to 34, reduce the projectile damage of blast arrows from 15 to 16, increase the spell field damage from 32 to 34, increase the maximum focus from 70 to 75, increase the charging speed when aiming at enemy from 100 to 108, and charge fall off speed from 30 per second to 32 per second. So, honestly, this is quite a good buff for a Hawkeye, not really that huge, but still, he can do even more damage now, so I believe that it will be the new meta for this season. Next one is Hela, increase the charge capacity of the Nightstorm Thorn from 8 to 10. Nice, nice. Next one, Human Torch. Reduce the damage of Fire Cluster from 7 per hit to 6 per hit. Increase the charge speed of Blazing Blast from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Decrease the shield value gain from Flaming Meteor from 75 to 50 and increase the cooldown from 15 seconds to 20 seconds. Again, another really good fixes. I wouldn't say that this is necessarily buff or nerf, but good changes for sure. Now Iron Fist lowers the Dragon defense damage blocked bonus health conversion rate from 1.5 to 1.3. Decrease the maximum bonus health converted from damage blocked from 200 to 175. Slightly decrease the dash distance at Yaji Chunkin and in the that axis direction when there is no target. Reduce Dragon defense cooldown reduction from Jit Kundo hits from 1.5 to 1 second. Again, pretty nice. I think that this is really good. And honestly, I'm just so damn surprised that Iron Fist still gets so much changes each season, even though he's not really seen out of place. Next one is Iron Man. Decrease the projectile damage of the third repulsor blast from 50 to 45 and decrease the spell field damage from 60 to 55. Reduce armor overdrive maximum bonus health from 100 to 50. Now that's also big news for the Iron Man. I think that this guy is kinda OP in the current season too, because he got like plus 4% win rate, I guess. So it's really big changes and seems like developers decided to calm down a bit. Next one is Namor. Increase the cooldown of Blessing of the Deep from 15 to 20 seconds. Expand Hordes of Proteus ultimate ability, inner circle radius from 3 meters to 3.5 meters and outer circle radius from 8 to 9. Decrease the outer circle radius hit damage from 200 to 180. So, adjust also monster spawn damage follow from starting at 20 meters, reduction to 30% at 4 meters, and to starting at 20 meters, reducing to 50%. Also, adjust monster spawn damage follow from starting at 20 meters, reduction to 30%, at 40 meters to starting at 20 meters, and reduction of 50% at 40 meters. I think that this is quite good because Namor is quite amazing with his monster spawns, especially with his Hulk version of the radioactive spawn, and now, yeah, he feels a little bit of a nerve. Now next is a Psylocke. Decrease the trivial damage of Wing Shurikens from 14 to 12 per hit, decrease the invisibility duration of Psychic Stealth from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Now, she's a little bit less annoying, but still pretty powerful from my point of view. Now for the Squirrel Girl. Increase the capacity of Burst Archons from 10 to 12. Also decrease the cooldown of Mammal Bond from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. Optimize the user experience of Squirrel Blockade, Tail Bounce, and Unbeatable Squirrel Tsunami ultimate ability. Not really sure what that does it mean, but I'm really happy that it works overall and that we get bigger capacity of the Anchorns and overall stuff for the Squirrel Girl, because she actually was pretty average this season, so I think now it's time for her to shine. Next is a new drop for the Star-Lord. Increase the energy cost of Galactic Legend ultimate ability from 3100 to 3400. Extended the maximum target range from 30 to 40 meters. Adjust the damage fall-off from reduction to 60% at 40 meters to reduction at 75 at 40 meters. So some nerfs for Star-Lord too. Storm. Increase damage of Omega Hurricane ability. Now we have 160 per second instead of 150, which was previously. And Punisher, reduce the movement slow rate of the Final Judgment ultimate ability from 20 to 10 when not firing, and from 40 to 30 when firing. Increase Adjudication's magazine size from 30 to 40, single hit damage from 18 to 90, and slightly reduce spread when firing. So he's more OP now, and if you have really good aim, well guys, you will shine a lot with this new update. So tell me what you think about these new drops of the big updates for the Season 2.5. And I believe that the game will feel absolutely different from the Season 2.
Hey Rivalers, sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!